Welcome to this visual guide on understanding HMRC payments on account. We'll break down exactly what these payments are, who needs to pay them, and how they affect your cash flow. The logic of spreading costs. Payments on account are advance payments toward your next tax bill. Instead of facing a single massive payment at the end of the year, HMRC spreads the cost into two equal installments. Each is worth 50% of the tax and Class 4 national insurance you owed the previous year. Do you need to pay? Not everyone is required to pay in advance. You are exempt if your last tax bill was less than £1,000, or if you've already paid more than 80% of your tax at source. For example, through a PAYE job or bank interest deductions. If you don't meet these exemptions, participation is required. The critical timeline. Timing is vital. There are two fixed deadlines, midnight on the 31st of January and midnight on the 31st of July. In January, you clear the previous year's balance and make your first advance payment. In July, you pay the remaining 50%. Late payments will incur interest. Calculations and the balancing payment. Your payments are estimates based on the previous year's earnings. Because reality rarely matches an estimate, we have the balancing payment. This is the difference between what you paid in advance and what you actually owe once your final return is calculated. If you earned more than estimated, you pay the difference. If less, you may be due a refund. Scenario A, the first-timer. First-time filers often face a double whammy. For example, if your bill is £3,000 on January 31st, you must pay that full amount plus the first £1,500 installment for the next year. That's a total of £4,500 due at once, reducing payments and risks. If you know your income will drop, perhaps due to a lost contract, you can ask HMRC to reduce your payments. This can be done online or via Form SA303. However, exercise caution. If you reduce them too much and your final bill is higher than estimated, HMRC will charge interest on the underpayment. Now I am going to give real example of a real tax return submitted this year. This is an actual copy of self-assessment return for year 24/25. This is the calculations page. This is available on personal tax account online on HMRC website. The highlighted two amounts are payments on account for year 25/26. Thank you for watching.